As a parent, it's so important to not make a big deal out of the things that are not big deals, so that things that are big deals are actually treated as something important to pay attention to. And the skill is one that's really hard to master, especially if you come from a family where everything felt like a big deal. Every mistake, every action, everything felt like kind of end of the world-ish. My daughter's evening tasks is to put their water bottle in the kitchen so that I can wash it and fill it up for the next day. On Friday, when my daughter was doing her chores, she realized, uh-oh, I can't find my water bottle. She came to me and was like, hey mom, I can't find my water bottle. I think I left it in my classroom. Not a problem. She asked if I could message her teacher, let her teacher know, hey, Penny's water bottle is in her classroom. I said, you need a water bottle for a weekend. What are we gonna do about this? She said, I have some extras. I'll use an extra water bottle this weekend. Perfect, problem solved. This morning we're getting ready for school and one of her tasks is to put her water bottle in her backpack, right? We don't have the water bottle though. And then she goes, Mom, I actually think I left it outside of school. A part of me was like, oh my gosh, why did you lie to me? You told me it was in your classroom. If it was out of school, we could have gone on Friday and seen if it was still there. What if it was stolen? We worked so hard, we spent so much money on getting you nice things and you just forget them. I could have so easily gone into that rant, gone into that rampage and just really thrown off our morning. But instead I was like, okay, well, that sucks. I thought it was in your classroom. What are we gonna do about this? I said, I can think of 3 options on what we can do here to try to find your water bottle. Can you think of any? Do you want to share them with me? Then she essentially problem solved this whole thing by herself. She said, I'll check where I think I left it at school on Friday, and if it's not there, I'll go to Lost and Found. And she said she'll check her classroom and ask if her teacher has seen it. I said, that's great. I'll see you this afternoon and we'll see if you found your water bottle. If so, fantastic. And then she goes into, okay, well, what if I don't find it? What happens then? Again, I asked her, what can you do? What would you like to do in that situation? She said she could just use her old ones or mommy and daddy could buy her a new one. I said if she doesn't like her old ones and she wants a new one, that's totally fine and that's understandable. But we'll have to brainstorm some ways that she can contribute to the family, contribute to the chores, make some extra money to help pay for what she lost. There was no yelling, there was no screaming, there was no blaming, there was no belittling, there was none of that. It was a calm conversation. That felt like such a parenting win for me this morning, but I also know that she felt such a sense of pride troubleshooting and figuring this out all on her own.